Hello everyone, welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name's James and today we'll be working on the SECR J-Class model which I printed off, and it looks rather nice as you can see. And yeah, I've already got a chassis for it, which is a Paris 4MT tank engine chassis, which I've stripped down because originally this was a pre-owned model from Hatton's, but it was slightly damaged, and I just basically removed all the damaged bits, and I've got a nice working chassis now, so I'm quite happy with that. As you can see, I have got some white bits marked out. These are the bits which we need to remove. May not need to remove as much over here, but I've just marked it off just in case. The main things which we have to remove are these two white bits here, just so we can get the boiler on a bit more snugly. And these two bits I'm quite sure we do need to remove, but I've not entirely sure. We'll see how it goes. We'll probably do, but the main thing which we'll have to do first is before we can remove these two side bits is remove the wheels, because I don't want to damage the wheels when we cut off the white bits here. But before that, we're going to be just removing all the framework and cleaning all that lot off. So yeah, I'll get on to work on doing that. So I'll see you in a bit. The SECR J-Class was a class of 064 steam tank locomotive built for passenger service on the South Eastern Chatham Railway by Harry Wainwright. The SECR had a need for versatile mixed traffic locomotives which could accelerate quickly so as not to impede the heavy passenger traffic on the densely used lines around London. Following the success of his C-Class and his H-Class, Harry Wainwright sought to combine their good features but was limited by weight restrictions on many of the lines. The result was a 064 tank locomotive. 5 locomotives were constructed at Ashford during 1913, but Wainwright retired soon afterwards and no more were constructed. The class were moderately successful on a variety of secondary passenger and freight services. Locomotives had Bell Perry fireboxes, Smith superheaters, and 8-inch piston valves. They were provided with 2 side tanks which held 350 gallons of water each, and a rear tank which held 1,300 gallons. As built, the engines had Wakefield mechanical lubricators, but Maunsell soon changed these for a side feed lubricator. As with all SECR locomotives, steam reversing gear was provided. Initial numbering was, as was common with the SECR, somewhat haphazard, but was reorganised by the Southern Railway into a logical sequence. Originally employed on the London Red Hill section and the Addiscombe Road line, they were cascaded down to Ashford for working in that area when electrification made their services redundant on those lines. All had completed more than 1 million miles at the time of their withdrawal between 1949 and 1951. None survived into preservation. Right, here we are with the J-Class now on the layout, and as you can see it looks rather nice. It's a bit glossy, but that's due to the varnish which I've used. It's cheaper varnish, but it's a bit shiny, so it looks alright to me, and it does the job. The main thing is it's also cheaper. But yes, it looks nice. It's a bit high and it's a bit too forward when the body should really be on the chassis, but that's mainly because I didn't remove as much material, which I should have done. One thing to note is, well, first things, you do have to move the big chunks of metal on the side here of the 4MT chassis. So that's the main things that you need to do, and I'd recommend try to remove as much as you can this way on either side, and also a bit more off the front, then this should sit rather nicely. You also do need to be very careful removing some on the side and also the top, just so that it doesn't start bulging out. So it's a few things you do have to do, but it does look nice and I'm quite happy with it, because it's well, to be honest, I'm not including my P-Class, it's the only other SECR tank engine I've got, and one which I can run DC-C'd. It's on DC at the moment because I haven't got a small enough DC-C chip, because since I'm using the original board on the inside, which I'd plug in the chip, I would need to get a smaller DC-C chip. But at the moment I'm using a Dapple blanking plate because they're a bit smaller. But it does run. I'm just going to be using a 9-volt battery because I can't be, really don't want to fiddle around all that lot. So it's a quick test. There you go, backwards and forwards. And it does run very well. Just going to push a bit harder down on the battery, so that's my luck. How's that done that? That's alright. This is being awkward. Obviously, when I did this on the test, it ran fine. As soon as I start recording, it has a moment. There we go. And just focus the camera back in. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, because as I said, I ran it round 3 times and it ran perfectly fine. As soon as I record, or on this take of the recording, yeah. But yeah, so I'm very happy with it, because now I've got a DCC-able SECR tank engine, which I can now run with some other SECR engines. But like I said, I do need to do a few fixes onto it, but yeah, I'm very happy with it. I do plan on making another engine soon. I think the next one is, I can't remember what the next one is. I think it's a LSWR engine, because I do want to make one of them, because I've made LSWR coats and I want a engine to go with it. But I am thinking about, as I said, hopefully by the time I've put this video out, I am starting to take some orders. Only a limited amount at the moment, till no confidence in that lot. But yeah, this one's turned out rather nice. Ooh, and I've just slightly derailed it. Yeah, do be a bit careful with that rear pony truck. It's a bit, it gets in a bit in the way, so I had to remove it when I was doing all the filing. And I may have lost something, but anyway, it still runs nicely. Anyway, if you do want one of these, do let me know. I'll let you know if I can print, well, I should be able to print some more, but I'll try and get around to sorting out orders and stuff like that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And if you didn't like it, I hope you enjoy your day anyway. And if you really like what I do, feel free to support me on Patreon. So yeah, I'm going to send this off on its way, and hope it doesn't get stalled again. And yeah, I'll see you again next time. Bye bye now.